Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jack Leiter. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. All right, ready to get underway. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Anthony Rendon. Luis Arraez stands in. The 2-1. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here is Aaron Judge, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off the stick.
So two in scoring position with one out. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A three-run homer, his 22nd homer of the year. The Giants score first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now a chance for Bryce Eldridge. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and there are two outs. Now at the plate, Esmeralín Valdez. Two down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with
base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores a play. He's in there. So runner at second, 2 down. Javier Baez digs in now. And on second, 2 down. On a line. And that is that. So they move out in front. Back at Globe Life Field. And on the hill for the Giants, Trevor Bauer. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of the game when he's out there. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now we take a look at the Range lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Josh Young. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks.
That is the inning. 3 up. Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. In the air, left field. Length makes a nice running catch. back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. Siggy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Siggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. At the plate, Luis Arias. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And out to a board. Pushing for more, pushing his luck. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Aaron Judge at the plate. Here's a 1-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Aaron Judge with a win. His 29th of the season, and they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in.
So 2 down, stepping in, Casey Schmidt. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Big knock center field. And the hits just keep on coming.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Esmeralyn Valdez. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Eldridge around third. He will score. And it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Daniel Sousa. That smash towards center. Reaching for it. And it brings it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back at Globe Life Field. We head to the front of the second.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch, make that pitcher work to get you out.
That was pretty nasty.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. It's back at Globe Life Field. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the ditch.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Baez around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. his 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. 1-1. Ripped into right field, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. Here's Judge now. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Hey, he scores. It's 12-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
This one smacked out to left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Judge scores. It's an RBI single. It's 13-0. And at first, and now Bryce Eldridge. The 1-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And now to aboard. Daniel Susek will hit next. That's ripped into the outfield. Two on, one out. There's a line drive to left field. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags at second. And out at third. And that's a double play. Back in ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's Elias Diaz. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low. And that's ball 3. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Next to hit, Evan Carter. This one in the air, center field. Judge should have this one, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Cole Winn.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out. So a man at first. Anthony Rendon getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. Ball to strike. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Set. In comes the run from second. Safe. And that's his third hit. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing.
Lined into right. Into the dive, and he got it. Runner tagging from third. Rendon in to score. And he's in safely at third with one out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge rips that one. Carter in position. He's got it. Runner tags for third. Relay throw home. Save! And they add to their lead as the runs. Jacob Junis takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the left fielder, Casey Schmidt. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 17-0. Singh, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So, man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Esmeralin Valdez. The 1-1. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A two-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 19-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That one ripped left field. Going, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 20-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Here's Baez. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against fence. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Up next to the gun.
Man in scoring position with two away. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And brings it in 7 times to blow this thing open. We're midway in the fourth. Back in Arlington, bottom of the fourth, Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out without a swing. Picks up strikeout number 7. So up next, Brandon Nimmo. Going to count 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's Josh Young. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Chris Martin. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. The 1-1. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
The 2-1. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer. Now the left fielder, Casey Schmidt. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Judge scores, and they extend their lead. Relay throw to second, not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play. Man at second here with 2 away. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And the lead continues to grow. Esmeralyn Valdez, the next to hit. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. Safe at second. Here comes the skipper. So they turn to their closer, Robert Garcia.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now the catcher up to hit, Daniel Susek. And at second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that is that. At Globe Life Field. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, but he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
In the air, right field, Valdez coming on, and there's one down. Up next for the Rangers, Ezekiel Duran. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2-2. Swings and misses. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now here is Josh Smith. And a strike in there.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Caught him looking for the K. So 5 perfect innings. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Javier Baez now at the plate. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Carter makes a nice grab and a full hit.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Line to left. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Kyle Schwarber. Fair ball. Here comes Rendon around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. That's a base hit. Around second is Schwarber. Two on with one out. Aaron Judge. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's a 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Well struck left field, carrying well. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His fourth home run of the game. And they add on. It's 27-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
So two down. Bryce Eldridge will hit next. That one ripped right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Now here is Esmeralyn Valdez. Brings it in, and that is that. One more look at the big blow for the giant run home. Well, we go up 6. Now here's the Rangers DH, Corey Seager. Popped up. The rise settles underneath it. And there's one down. And now it's Elias Diaz. The 1-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. The Giants up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Just off the outside corner. And the count's full. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 13 strikeouts. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Rip, but it curls foul. And a 1-2. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive into the gap.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And El Mago blasts it out. His 4th home run of the season. One down. Anthony Rendon, the next Giant to hit. In the air, left field. Langford ranging back. Flashes the leather on the running back. And there are 2 outs. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Kyle Schwarber. The 2-1. Right side, hard hit. And that is the inning. Back in Arlington, set for the last half of the 7th. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Way out front for strike 2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's going to be Josh Young. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a strike. The Rangers still looking for their first hit in this one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Luis Arias. And a 1-1. Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. The relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. The 1-1. Now this is a rocket to left. And it's off the wall. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Just missed out on a home run right there, but certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Fair ball. 1 run's in. Throws to second. Save.
No, he's in there.
In for San Francisco, Bryce Elton. And it's second. Into center and a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And the lead continues to grow. So digging in, Esmeralyn Valdez. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. And he's got a double.
I mean, come on. Have a game. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And they extend their lead. A 2-run double. The batter now, Javier Baez. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balance swing. A fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
They put the tap on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. So back to the top of the order. Next will be the Giants DH, Kyle Schwarber. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Nimmo quickly gets it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second with 1 gone. And here is Luis Arias. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way.
1 down. Digging in, Casey Schmidt. Line drive. Stretches out and holds it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
now. This one in the air center field. Carter gets under it. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field. Bottom of the 8th. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Berger wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Josh. Fly ball down the line. And he dropped it. So that's a foul ball, and he gets another chance at the plate. Here's a 1-2. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. All set to start the 9th in this one. Esmeralín Valdez has had a great game at the plate so far as we look at where he's been sending his hits.
You know, sometimes when a player's pulling the ball like he has in this one, teams adjust and take that away. They've had no answer for him today.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Daniel Susac. There's a line drive to left field. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Javi Baez digs in right side. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back in Arlington, and all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working out to short. Baez. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point. Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Got him. Ball game.